guys? I am here making a video in my kitchen about meal prepping. I get a lot of questions from people about how to meal prep. I think a lot of people just don't know where to start when it comes to meal prepping, so I'm going to show you what I do most of the time. So let's get started. I won't do one of those long YouTube video intros. Okay, so as you can see, I put about 4 chicken breasts in the crock pot. I just threw them in there frozen, so there's literally no prep that needs to be done. Sometimes if you want, you can marinate the chicken the day before in whatever marinade you choose, but this just makes it easier for me, so I don't have to do it over 2 days. So I am going to just be throwing in some of this Northern Italian dressing to give it a little bit of flavor. And I'm probably just honestly gonna put the entire thing in here. Just get it all nice and juicy. Good, perfect, just like that. And then I always also put in some chicken broth when you're cooking in the crock pot. I think a lot of people are concerned with the chicken being dry. So just generously pour this over the chicken till it's like, I don't know, halfway submerged. That's usually what I do. And then you just plop this on. The key that I have found recently to not making the chicken super dried out is to just not overcook it. So I'm gonna cook it on low for 5 hours. Depending on your crock pot, the chicken may be done in shorter time, or it may need more time, or also depending on how many chicken breasts you put in there. But that's about the time that my crock pot takes. So then we just set it, and I'll see you guys back here in about 5 hours. Alright guys, so the chicken is done. I already took it out of the crock pot and I shredded it, as you can see right here. What I did also was just add like maybe about a cup of the liquid in there just to keep it nice and moist. And then the last 30 minutes of this cooking, I also started some rice. So that's ready to go now too. And then I'm just going to weigh everything out. So I'll just show how I do one as an example. So I usually do like 100 to 150 grams of white rice, just depending on what I'm kind of doing at the time. Good, okay. Then I just zero that out and add the chicken. As you can see, it's nice and juicy. I usually do about 100 grams of chicken within like, I don't know, 2 grams or something. So that's done. I'll set that aside. And then what I like to do instead of cooking vegetables, just to make things easier, is eat my lunches with a salad. So I'll just buy like giant things of different lettuces. Makes it easier. And then I'll usually weigh this in ounces. I make a pretty big salad, so I'll usually do about 2 ounces of spinach, or whatever you want to do. And then, I don't know if this is weird, but this is kind of like my new thing right now, is grapes in my salad. So I'll usually do like 50 grams of grapes. It's nice to have a scale because then you can make every single one of your lunches exactly the same size. Okay, perfect. 50 grams of grapes. And then I do like a little bit of sunflower seeds. I usually do like, not that much, like 8 grams. maybe even a little less. Okay, perfect. So now we have the main course, the salad, and then I also like to bring a snack to work as well. What I like to pack for a snack is some cashews. I usually do about 20 grams of those. Perfect. Awesome. So I'll just make 5 of these for the week, and then it's already ready, set to go. Depending on like your goals and your size and your weights, that will determine how much food you want to eat. So don't go off of exactly what I did, but that's just kind of an example of how much I eat for lunches. I don't usually meal prep my breakfast or dinner, just my lunches, but of course you could do that also. And you don't have to do chicken and rice, that's pretty generic. You could also do like steak, potatoes, ground turkey and pasta, just whatever sounds good to you. I really like to do the salad too because you can change the dressing to whatever you want, so you're not eating the same flavors every day. You can put different seasonings on the chicken every day, so it's not always the same. And yeah, that's about it. Sorry I didn't do like a vegetarian one or a vegan one, but just feel free to replace the meat with a vegetarian protein option, and boom, there you go. So there you have it.